Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. We heartily welcome you all to our YouTube channel cadcaemaster. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Okay, so in this session we'll be taking you through the problem number 2, the isometric projection of hemisphere and the cone. Okay, you could see the problem. It's a hemisphere of 40 mm diameter is supported coaxially on the vertex of the cone. Yeah, you could see the cone base diameter is 60 mm. In the sense, we need to draw a square of 60, and then the axis length they have given. So this is from the center of the cone, the bottom to top. The length is 50 mm. On that 50 mm length, on the top, the hemisphere is placed. Okay, a flat circular face of hemisphere is facing upside. You could see, just mentioned like that. Draw a isometric projection of this combination of solids. Right. So this is the problem, and we'll see how exactly we're going to draw it in the Solidworks. Well, let's get started with this. Okay, let's start with the second problem here. A problem you already know. So I'll be starting with the cone base diameter of 60. You just need to remember that isometric conversion, that is actual dimensions, we'll be drawing it, and we'll directly scale the model with the 0.816 times of the actual dimensions. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, I'll be using the line again. So I'll start from the center point. So this is like this. So the rough sketch, I'm again doing it here likewise. Okay, and then you can use the smart dimension. So this dimension is 30 for the isometric view. Similarly here also 30, and don't do a mistake of drawing a square of 40 and rotate it, because you won't get the same isometric angle might be 45 degree or 60 degree. So that is the biggest mistake ever you would do, so don't do that. Yeah, and then dimensions I need to specify for this. The diameter of 60, in the sense it should be 60, and then I'll do the same. This and this should be equal. Similarly, this equal. Sorry, this and this should be equal. Yeah, fine. And now, so next thing is I need to connect the corner points to the center point. So for that you can utilize this line. So let me try with the dotted lines here directly. You can just use the dot, and sorry, a line. You can convert that, I think, later. So here one. Okay, similarly this side I'll do the same. Likewise from here to here. I would like to do not show this again. Center. Okay, so once I have this, we need to create the arcs for this. So what I will do is you can go ahead with this one. So there are 3-point arc, so you can just use the center arc too, tangent arc and 3-point arc. Yeah, so let us try with the, here also we have the ellipse, and then here it is center arc. Let's try this one. So from here to here. Yeah, similarly from here to here. Okay, and I'll do the same for this, and similarly here. Okay, press escape. Sorry, we have the dotted lines for this also. Can just change them to, can hold the control, select these all, switch to a normal line, default. Okay, fine. So once you do this much, the next step is to create a center reference. So I would like to take this point. So here it should be exactly. You can simply right click and fix this one. At the moment, means it might rotate, it might move. Okay, so from here to here, the length I should take it. So exact axle length is 50. So just do the same here. And this should be 50. Enter. Axis length is done. So just here to here I should join now. So for that you can use the line tool again. So it should be tangent to this. Could see. Until unless you get the coincident tangents, you just hover on this one so that you will get the tangent line. So let me just make it again default. So this time while selecting only, I would like to select the default. Okay. So here also just hover on this one. So once you get the tangency, just click here. Okay. Fine. So now our cone is ready at the bottom. And now we need to create one more cone which is 40. It should be diameter of 40. So you can just scale it up with respect to this. If I do 40 by 60, how much it is? Divided by 60, 0.6667. If I multiply 60 by 60 into 0.6667 is 40. Correct? Yeah. So what I'll do is now I'll simply take this one, this entire semi-square, so this whole thing. Even this would be required. Yeah. You can right click, you can use the copy entities. Yeah. So from here to here I would like to place it. And now, so this whole thing I would like to scale it up. So here it should be 666667. So will it be? Yeah, let it be. Let us see whether it is going to take this or not. I don't want to copy, I just want to scale it with respect to 0.6666. Okay, just select this and green check. So this is the shortcut which I had used, and then this should be exactly on this point. So sorry, Control Z. You need to select everything again. So right click here, use the move entities, this point as a reference. Like to place it down this one. Okay. And now once you have it, I need to draw a semicircle. So for that, so he has given a diameter of 40. So in the sense it should be hemisphere. It should be an actual value, radius. Okay. So if you do that, let's try that. So from this is the center reference, and here if I try, it is 23. So in the sense this point is not a proper one. So what you can do is you delete these two at the moment. I need to scale entire thing. So for that what I will do is I'll just remove this dimension at the moment, delete this and delete this. Now you can select everything except this and then simply right click. Sorry, why I'm doing it here right now, because these all things will be with respect to isoscaling. So whatever the hemisphere I'm going to draw, that should be with respect to real scale. So if I draw it now, it will be exactly means I need to scale that as well. So now what I will do is I'll simply scale it right away to the value. So here it should be 0.816, and here I would like to take this as a reference, and then I to scale it. Now you go ahead with the reference. This is the reference point for the circle which you are drawing, semicircle. Just press 20, enter, and from here to here you draw it like this. The radius it is showing 21, so just change it exactly to 20. Now you could see this is fine. And if you would have drawn this one before, it would have crossed this here. So this wouldn't be a actual result which we are looking for, right? And then now we need to connect this. So this time I would like to go ahead with the 3-point arc. This is the one, second one. Sorry, you need to define this point first. This is second and this is third, like this. Okay, similarly the first, second, third. Okay, so this is how you create this. So once you're done with this, so let me just measure this one. This is the thickness of this, should be 0.18. Yeah, this is not 0.18. So first do one thing, everything you convert it to 0.18. Okay, and then now just select the required things. So this, if you want you can zoom in, just see properly what and all you are looking for. This, and this, correct? This I would like to increase it to 0.25, slightly big. Yeah, green check. And now inside I would like to not to have this, so you can use trim, try the power trim. So here you can use the trim to closest. If you use the trim power trim, it might not work sometime. Yeah, so if you want you can just try to maintain the same what you have it. Trim closest would work here. Yeah, so this is how it looks like, and here also you can trim. This region is not needed in your whatever the PDF you're having it, and you can see the drawing. These points are not there, so I'm just removing them. Yeah, well, so this is how you create it. And now for the dimension, you can just mention the dimensions accordingly. So let me do the same. So I can just go ahead with the smart dimension. So from this point to this point, you can take this side. There should be actual radius, right? Just click OK. Here you can override actual radius. Here it is mentioned this is ISO 20. Yeah. And then we can have other things too. So here if you want you can have the radius for this. There should be ISO R20, so just take the same 20, So here you can't do that. Let me just do this here. Nice R20. This dimension. This is radius. So it will also directly take the radius only, so don't need to mention that, so it will be fine. So this length he has mentioned not needed, so we have the actual dimension from here to here. This should be 50. Just override, just take it as ISO 50. Yeah, and then ISO 20 is this side. You can simply drag and drop it here, and then this you can place it this side, and then yeah, place it somewhere inside. This is fine, and if you want you can annotate, but that's fine, no issues. Yeah, so this is how you create the second problem. So you can just have it here, roll number and name. Yeah, you're good to go ahead with this. And one more thing, so once you're done with this, you can just save this as PDF. So you can just go ahead with this save as option. So here you can just select the PDF and then click OK. So it is saved. You can go and check it as here. This is the one. Yeah. So here in the PDF, the lines are not that clear. So what you can do here is to go back and this. So here it is visible. So you can even make this more thicker instead of that value. I would like to make more thicker. So I recommend you to just consider the thickness what coordinator are giving to you guys, because I'm just taking simply the reference. So here I'd like to change it to 0.35 or 0.5 would be fine. 0.5 is too much, but fine. Okay, so depending upon the requirement you can try. So yeah.
We heartily thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram for behind the scenes content and the updates. Stay curious, stay awesome, and see you again in the next video.